All right, guys, we're here with Mr. Tesh, and we're looking at every single finisher from 2004, or at least whatever this dude put in here. Tesh, brother, it's been a little bit since you've been back here on the channel. I'm very happy to have you here. What's your experience with 2004? Like, were you watching wrestling at that point, or were you kind of out of the product?
So I'm going to date myself. This was my grade 12 year.
Wow.
So this was where I was graduating grade 12. And yeah, I was watching a lot of wrestling. Obviously, Eddie Guerrero was coming up on the up and up. I was working at the venue where I got to meet all the wrestlers at the time. This was actually the year I pissed off the Big Show. So no, dead serious. This is the year I pissed off the Big Show. So yeah, I was watching a lot of wrestling at this point. And yeah, it was a very good year. A lot of amazing talent on the roster at this point.
Dude, you really did just kind of date yourself a little bit, because you said grade 12 year and I wasn't even watching wrestling yet. I was like 9 years old, I'm pretty sure, at this time. So let's dive into this. Let's see what these finishers are from 2004. Oh yeah, a little 3D action. You gotta love the 3D, right?
I love how Coach always took it so well.
Woo!
Actually, was that not Matt or Nick Jackson that just went through there?
Let's go back and see. Was it?
I believe that
was
Ray.
There, we'll go back even again. Jonathan Coachman up through. You're right, he does take it really well. Is that Matt?
I believe that's Matt or Nick Jackson.
Wild if so. They did have like a couple jobber spots in WWE,
yeah,
right?
They did.
Jeez. One of the best tag team finishing moves, honestly, of all time. Like, it's so well protected.
Can I ask, who does it better? Is it the Dudleys or is it the Usos? Because I love the 1D.
The 1D is excellent, but to me, it's 3D. Hearing the 3D chants with the table, it's got to be 3D.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, 619 though. What's your overall feeling with the 619? Because like it's like one of those finishers that you love to watch as a kid, but you realize as you get older, he never wins a match with it.
It's such an overrated move, dude, and I'll say that. It might be the hot take of the video, but it is such an overrated move. I don't like it. It's too slow in my mind. Like when you're a kid, you're right. You watch it and you're like,
it's like, this is the move that you want to replicate. You want to find some ropes and do the 619.
And then you watch it as an adult and you're like, that's actually super slow.
Yeah, like this ain't that. It's a cool looking move is what it is. Yeah. But like I'll give him credit though. He doesn't win matches with it. He always has to hit the splash, right? It's a signature move more than it is actually like his. You know, it's his. Actually, this is a great way to put it. It's his 5-knuckle shuffle.
Yes.
And then he needs the AA. That's actually a perfect transition.
That's a great transition, yeah.
Okay, Mr. Cena hater over here. What was your thoughts in 2004 when Cena was just out here FUing everybody in their right mind?
Dude, my mindset on Cena has not changed since the day he debuted against Kurt Angle to literally this past year at WrestleMania or at Money in the Bank. My same reaction. It's just like, Super Cena, okay, let's move on. Like, that's just how I've never been a fan of Cena in any context.
So were you an Orton guy? You were obviously an Eddie guy, but like, was it Orton on the rise for you?
Orton, I loved Evolution. Okay. I really loved Evolution. I loved what they were doing there.
That's sick angle slam.
When Kurt Angle went heel, I was really enjoying Kurt Angle. I love Chavo. Even though he shouldn't be named, I was a Benoit fan. So I was.
How dare you say Voldemort's name?
I've always been a heel.
Oh,
I've always
been sick. A heel. That's sick.
Thanks,
sorry
bro.
to interrupt. That's a sick angle slam right there. Dropping Big Show over the top rope. We're going back, taking one more look right here. This is like, that's a crazy bump for Big Show.
Eddie always took this well.
Yeah.
Eddie always took that well.
One of my favorite things about the angle slam, though, is how safe it was. Like, it was a great looking maneuver, got them up on their shoulders, but then dropped them flat back almost every single time in the ring.
Every time.
Center of the ring, too. You know what it kind of reminds me of from current day is Baron Corbin's Deep Six, where it looks incredibly impressive, but is done super duper safely.
I love the Batista Bomb.
Yeah.
there's something about a power bomb that just it's power.
It's
intensity.
That. Yeah. I'd never seen, and like this is probably because like I was brand new to wrestling in 2005, right? But Batista was obviously all over the show. And when he just hit that sit-out powerbomb, I'd never seen anything like it. It's like the first time you see Undertaker do the last ride, where they get that extra little bit on it. Batista sitting out into the powerbomb is one of the most impressive things you'll see as a kid.
I can't remember who took it, but Undertaker does a last ride to someone and hoists them so high that it was like there was no stretch to it. But again, very safe though.
Yep, very safe.
Always center flat back.
Poor Eugene. Oh, poor Eugene. I did not know until I started doing some of these wrestling reactions that Eugene had a feud with Triple H.
Yeah.
I did not know.
Yeah. And that was the most Triple H ever broke in a feud.
Here we go. Chokeslam time.
Never a fan of this move. Doesn't matter if it's Taker. Doesn't matter if it was Kane. Doesn't matter.
Wait a sec. Did we see the moment Big Show went bald? Here's the hair, but it's thinning. And then there's the baldness. He's Bald Show now.
I did like the chops that he used to have.
Bro, I love this choke slam. So, like, what about it that you don't like? Is it just the move?
No, it's just the move, the choke slam. When I was a kid and Undertaker did it, it was one of those ones. It's like, oh, okay, they can't struggle. But again, like when you grow up, like the 619, when you grow up and you watch more of it, you're like, I could literally just kick you in the leg and get released. You know what I mean?
Hot take. I love the choke slam. Like, especially like obviously Kane, Undertaker, Big Show. Those are the three that I think of when I think of a choke slam. But Big Show's choke slam where he holds them up in the air and will walk around the ring with them. Certainly like earlier Big Show days, I would say Attitude Era Big Show. Yep. But when he'd walk around the ring with them way up in the sky, like to me, that is just like one of those things that that's why I watch wrestling, for moments in those visuals that are so ridiculous. The choke slam to me is just like it's a beloved move of mine. And like, granted, you're right. It's because of being a kid and you see the choke slam and you're like, that's one of the moves that I want to do on the playground, right? Even though they say don't try it at school, you did.
Oh, poor Spike Dudley. How dare you forget to mention Jelly Roll?
Oh, you're right. Jelly Roll. You're right. Top. Did he edge out Big Show? He might have for the best.
That was a fantastic choke slam.
It was incredible.
Who was it? Theory that took it?
Must have been. I mean, Theory he's great at taking those moves.
He's great at selling it.
Yeah.
Viscera.
I love the commentary of Taz right before he's about to go up. He's too heavy.
The vertical of 2 inches.
He's too heavy. Oh, what was that dude's name? Is it Heidenreich? Is that it?
Heidenreich. That was it. Yeah.
Holy.
Well done. Good callback.
See, I know a little bit of stuff still. Just because I didn't watch during this time frame doesn't mean I don't know my things.
Wow, man. Okay, I still think Taker had the best chokes on him though.
Although here I am, I'm bragging about me still kind of knowing things. I got asked in that quiz thing that I did yesterday with Narcolepsy Boy. What was the first ever Divas champion? First ever. And my mind thought Michelle McCool, talked myself out of it, and somehow went 3 years later to Alicia Fox.
And it was Michelle McCool, wasn't it?
It was Michelle McCool. I have no idea how my brain completely forgot about like 3 years of champions and it jumped to Alicia Fox. That video is going to come out soon on his YouTube channel if you guys are looking for it. But yeah, you should do it. You should do the quiz. I'm calling you out right here on this channel. Try to beat me.
God. Oh, go back.
Okay, yeah, we're on Clothesline from L. Yeah. You know what? That's so good.
Who was that in the mask?
Good question. Does it matter? Because he's dead.
Spike always sold well.
Is that CM Punk?
Actually, you know what? I think it might have been Eddie.
Oh man, that clothesline. One of the best finishers of all time. Yeah. I will say it. The most vicious looking thing. It probably sucks to take. Like that cannot be fun to take.
that is probably in the top 5 of moves I would not want to take. Because first off, Bradshaw's a loose cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if he doesn't like you in the ring,
You're
like,
gonna get hit.
Watch the difference between, go back for a second, watch the difference between how he hits Eddie and how he hits the likes of
that guy,
Danny Basham. Okay?
Yeah, you're right.
He takes, it's the peck that he hits Eddie with. It's the lariat that he hits Danny Basham with. He protected his friends, but hit people he didn't give a shit about.
What's up? Give me a what's up.
What's up? I lost my headphones. Still one of the greatest commercials.
Wait, did they only show one what's up? Oh, they did. I guess not really a finisher.
Slayer, though.
Get him with that HB shizzle.
Savage still had a better elbow drop.
Did you see on NXT last night Ashante the Adonis using the Sweet Chin music, tuning up the band, and he won a match with a super kick?
What?
He won it. He tuned up the band and won it.
I'm gonna have to watch that back.
The name of the finisher is Long Kiss Goodnight. He blows a kiss into the air and then does like the A-Town down symbol and then kicks him in his face. He just stole so many people's things all at once.
That's cool. I think they see a lot of value in Ashante. That's why they're allowing him to do what he wants.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you're gonna hit a Sweet Chin music on Shawn Michaels' show, you best win the match with it.
Yeah.
Sorry, 1 sec.
Nope.
You deserve it. Okay, sorry. Continue on now. I'm sorry, I had to.
Can't have that conversation.
Oh.
Okay, if they don't show him F5ing a shark, I'm gonna be pissed.
You know what? We're gonna make sure you don't get pissed. Okay? We're gonna make sure you don't get pissed. Brock?
So just the reason I brought that up, it is still the most viral Guess the Wrestler we have ever done on any video with anyone on Straight Shoot. It is the most viral.
The F5. I have no clue if this is going to be copyrighted, but like...
Dude, Brock Lesnar F5ing a shark and yeeting a whale in the same commercial is just
amazing. They don't make commercials like that anymore. Oh, here you go.
Yeah.
Here's your fave. R.I.P. Look at that.
That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one.
Just
of all time.
The crowd. That crowd right there with the Eddie cutouts and just the frog splash onto Brock. It is perfect, isn't it? That is a perfect moment.
Brian Hebner waking up from the cell at the right time.
Oh, what a cool... What?
You've never seen that?
No. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, dude. I still think Montez gets way higher and makes it look cleaner, but I still say Eddie's the goat of the
God, that's awesome. What a cool spot.
Yeah.
Oh, the strap match.
Cowbell match.
Texas Bull Rope. Texas Bull Rope,
yeah.
Beautiful finisher. I'm a sucker for a frog splash.
Yeah. Just not Mercedes Monet's. Just not Mercedes.
Damn. Yeah, Rob Van Dam was exciting.
He got more extension.
Yeah. I missed Prime RVD in WWE, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I completely missed him.
Did you ever get to see a lot of his ECW stuff?
A little bit.
That was
enough.
Good.
Like, I would love to actually go through ECW and watch it. Like, I know it's dated a little bit, but like even like the pay-per-views, even, you know what I mean? It's a little easier to try to catch up on just all the pay-per-views as opposed to every single show that they put on. That would be a fun thing to do for a bit, but like, who's got the time?
Well, if you guys in the chat and the comments want to see like what GCW was, if you want to see what ECW was, just go watch GCW now. It's the same thing. It's wild.
Just gonna
skip over this part.
Oh, look at over here! Wow.
Hey, listen. This all makes sense now.
Oh God!
Okay. How many of these are they going to show?
Just a few.
They're still showing them. They're still showing them.
Hey guys, now is okay. Now I'm gonna pause for Goldberg. Good freaking lord.
Can we just go back to Benoit?
No,
please.
No. You know what? This would be ridiculous if I happened to skip Goldberg and didn't skip Benoit. Oh God, we've just said his name like 4 times. Like
I will say the jackknife was very good, but I wish it was a different wrestler doing it.
Love the kill switch though.
You ever heard the story how he came to the kill switch?
No, let's hear it.
Mark Marrow. Okay, by the way, this version of Trish is the best version ever in WWE. This heel badass with the bomber jacket. Sorry, you just took me out. This for me is the best
going
version.
Back to grade 12, boys.
Her turn on Jericho and then she kissed Christian. Woo, okay. Anyways, back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, the kill switch. So Mark Marrow stole Christian's original finisher. It was a twist into a cutter.
Okay.
Off the shoulders.
The TKO, right?
Sorry?
TKO?
I think that's what he called it. But it was just basically, if I'm holding you on the shoulders, I throw you this way, almost F5 style, and then give you a RKO or diamond cutter. Cool. And Mark Marrow, I think this was said on Chris Van Vliet. Christian was saying Mark Marrow took Christian out for dinner and they had the most minuscule conversation ever. And then right at the end, after dinner was paid for, he goes, hey, that finisher that you showed me, you mind if I use it? And that's how Christian had to come up with a new finisher because Mark Marrow stole his finisher.
Oh my God. Hey, kill switch ended up working out just fine for Christian.
Absolutely.
Damn. What a finisher though, driving their head into the mat. Like this Christian looks like a twerp, honestly.
The only reason it worked is because he had Trish.
Yeah, like I didn't get to see this version of Christian. And then like when I started watching in 2005, he was gone, right? I didn't get Christian, until when did he come back? 2008?
Something around there.
Like,
but if you think about it, the version that Christian was the precursor to the father figure that he is now.
Yeah, you're very right. The neck brace on Big Show. Oh man, and then just
Funaki.
Yep, he down. Oh, here we go. Last ride.
This
last ride.
Where's the one on Spike Dudley?
Come on. Oh, Jesus. Nunzio is down.
Nunzio was good, but the one on Spike Dudley was probably the best. Was it 2000?
Oh, they're not going to show it. That's unfortunate.
It might not have been 2004.
True. Thoughts on the line salt?
Not a good finisher.
Agreed.
I think it's a kind of like the 619.
Yep.
I think it's a good setup to it.
I think it's a perfect signature. Yeah.
Yeah, signature. That's it. I couldn't think of the word. Sorry. It's still early in the day, Con.
It is. It is. I got you recording early here.
There's a
nice
DDT on the tax. Good way to start that.
Yep.
Young Randy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, and then right to trips, the pedigree.
One of my top 3 favorites.
Still love this finisher. Like it's a top 5 finisher for me, I think.
Top 3 for me.
Top 3.
Yeah, top 3
That's
for me.
a good video for the future. Top 5 finishers.
There you go.
There you go. I'm giving you the idea. You do it. You're the top 5 guy.
Working on it. I got a list.
By the way, where can people find your top 5 videos?
You can find me over on Mr. Tesh. I'm sure we'll be tagged somewhere down below in the description, but putting out more consistent videos, working on that, and just having fun watching wrestling these days. We've got some new stuff coming up as well. So
let's go.
Thanks for the plug, buddy.
Of course. It's what we're here
Maybe
for.
Maybe a little card pop up somewhere over here.
Go subscribe to this man. And also, I should plug this while this is going on. If you're looking for somebody to watch SmackDown with this week, this is your guy. I'm not here for SmackDown, so check him out.
Okay. Twitch.tv/.
Oh, that is a little cocky. Let's dial this back for a sec. We need to watch it in full speed.
Hold on a second. Let's pause this.
All right.
Is the people's elbow a finisher or is it a signature? Because for me, it's the rock bottom.
I always felt like the rock bottom was his finisher as well, but like he hits the rock bottom first a lot of the times, and then does the people's elbow.
Well, it depends what version of him we get, because lately, over the later years, he did the spine buster.
Yeah, true.
Into the people's elbow.
You're right. And then that set up the rock bottom. It's interesting. You're right. It completely depends on what match he's in. Like, I feel always like the rock bottom is that more impactful move. But the people's elbow is that flashy. It really should be. This should be a signature, and the rock bottom should be the finisher. Yeah. Look at that, though. Woo!
Was it? Oh,
God. I mean, Rikishi did this awesome, but like Nia Jax, her version of it, especially against Lyra Valkyria, oh my God, it's incredible.
Dude, Nia scares me with it ever since she broke Rhea's ribs.
But you know, shit happens in wrestling.
I know.
And it's so impressive looking.
He's held on until the first pin is coming. Mm-hmm. There you go. And then you have...
Oh, hang on. Do you know what that is from? That's that botched RKO, isn't that? Where he has to run back to the ropes again. Like, he misses it the first time, I think. He jumps off the ropes. Here, let me see if we can find this. This is Randy Orton botched RKO Chris Jericho. I think we can find this right away.
Frog splash.
Okay, so yeah, here it is. So he goes for it once. Here he comes. Misses it completely. And then back off the ropes. And there it is the second time.
Is that on Jericho? Or is that on Randy?
It's on Jericho, right?
It's on Jericho, right? No. I mean, whose fault?
I'm going to say Jericho's. I think Jericho didn't let go to begin with. But, like, missed timing. Probably both. Let's be real.
Was that hairless Val Venus?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Hairless Val Venus. Oh, my God. This is before Right to Censor, isn't it? Or is it during Right to Censor?
Oh. No, Right to Censor was before that.
Jeez.
Right to Censor was like 2000, 1999.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it was Attitude Era-ish, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh.
What an RKO. I still love the RKO. We talked about top 3, top 5 finishers. Yeah. I think this has to be in it as well.
It's definitely in my top 3.
Yeah, here you go. Here's the rock bottom. So this is what I'd... Oh, well, we're past him now. I was going to say that's what I would consider his finisher. Now we're on to the bookend. But better question, bookend or rock bottom?
Bottom.
Rock bottom,
dude, hands down. See, here's my thing. The Rock somehow made... Here, pause this for a sec. The Rock somehow made the Uranagi a different move. You look at the bookend, it's still a Uranagi in a sense. Like the Rock was able to change it slightly enough that you're like, oh, it's the rock bottom.
True. I get what you're saying.
You watch Booker T and it's just like, okay, he's just spiking him with a Uranagi. And I'm like, okay, it feels like there's a difference.
You're right. The setup is what it is. The way Rock looks at the crowd before he hits it, right?
And if you watch Book, he swings the guy a little bit. And with a lot of the Samoans, they swing. See, he swings.
He swings.
And he rotates.
Not in that one, but some of them for sure. Oh, man. She
got brutalized in that match, dude. She took the Samoan drop and she took the squash.
That axe kick. I used to love that as a kid.
I like that move. I think
I loved it.
Better move than his bookend.
Boom. Just that kick to the back of the head. You just picture that, eh? That would hurt when it actually connects. That would hurt. Oh, well taken. Undertaker, that was the best one of the bunch. Well done.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was actually really well done, too. And RVD just selling.
As long as he gets him behind the knee, he's fine. But if you take that calf to the head, your head's gonna be ringing for a while.
Hey, he didn't hold back on that one though to JBL.
Oh, a rotation in the turn.
What is this? What was Shelton's finisher? Is T-bone?
T-bone suplex? Yeah, he's hooked under. It's a T-bone, yeah.
Yeah, T-bone suplex. Okay, wow, that was close.
That was high on Randy's neck.
That was well done.
That was so clean. He is one of the cleanest workers.
Yeah. I still wish we got something more with Mama Shelton.
Did he not change this to the move called pay dirt?
He did. Yes, he did change it to pay dirt when he became the gold standard.
Yeah, because he's from Virginia or something, like gold area, like mining town.
Makes sense. Yeah, the gold standard, Shelton Benjamin. Okay, I love the edge spear, though. I'm a big fan. My favorite spear, though, of all time is Rhino's Gore. Rhino's Gore to me is the best. How about you? What's your best spear?
You're gonna have a look on your face in about 6 seconds when I say I prefer Caitlin's spear over everyone's. Go watch Caitlin's spear on AJ Lee every time. It looks vicious. Caitlyn spears AJ Lee. Helps that AJ Lee sells it like a god and makes it like just ragdolls her. But like Caitlin's spear on AJ is something of just pure beauty. I love Caitlin's spear.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. That was vicious. Yeah, that was vicious.
Yeah, and that was normally how it was sold. So for me, like I loved just the dynamic between those two. Like Rhino can gore anyone. But is anyone going to sell it like that?
Gotcha.
And I think that there's a lot to the spear. It's taking it and delivering it. Like Beth Phoenix sold the spear well. Like Flair sold it horribly. Triple H tucked in nice.
Oh, okay. Triple H's selling doesn't get talked about enough.
No.
Jeez. Okay, not a fan of Big Daddy Bill's spear, though. No. I'm not a fan.
I'll still put it ahead of Lashley's whatever he does and Moose's.
The spinning one? You don't like the spin out?
Oh. Coach, you know what? Give Coach his flowers, man.
Paul.
Give Coach his flowers, man. That guy got beat.
That's one of my favorite spears right there, though. I know that I'm just sitting here, not a big fan of Big Daddy Bill Goldberg's spear, but like this is hilarious. Look at Paul Heyman's face.
Imagine Roman Reigns spearing Paul Heyman.
There we go. Let's go. Gore. Yeah. Gore. 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 Oh, it's so good. It's so well done. Like, that looks
it's just
brutal.
A big dude like that being able to get that much movement.
Yeah. And like just his little legs just giving her. It's one of the funniest things from Rhino.
Keep on trucking. Keep on trucking.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say this. Braun Breaker's spear reminds me of Rhino's.
I will agree with that.
Oh! Wow, a little West Coast pop. That was so close.
I have not seen a West Coast pop that close. He even had to tuck his head. He knew he was high.
Jeez, and then here's the
stunner. Oh, there's my favorite finisher of all time.
Teddy! Hala. Oh, Paul.
Wow, at least Paul Heyman can actually sell a stunner, unlike Vince.
Hey, let's go.
That was the only thing that saved that main event for that match.
Only thing. Damn. What a super kick. Oh, my God. Shelton, I don't think I knew Shelton was breaking out super kicks at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was... See, I almost kicked Stan.
And this is why Taboo Tuesday was not that good back then.
Yeah.
Not you.
Oh, that is brutal.
That was WrestleMania 20, wasn't it?
Must have been.
Flair actually sold the super kick well.
Jeez. These were really well done. Man, Shawn was on a mission in 2004.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Randy sold well.
Sold that really well.
I cannot believe the push Tyson Tomko got.
That's his name. That's it. Oh, this entire time, every time that I've seen him in this thing, I'm just like, who the hell is that guy?
I cannot believe the push this man got.
The tombstone always freaked me out as a kid.
Same.
It was the one, you know what? We had a trampoline in our backyard and we would obviously replicate a lot of wrestling moves and all that. Yeah. It was the one we never touched.
Really?
Never went near the tombstone pile driver.
What was your favorite move on the trampoline? Because I had a trampoline too.
You know
So,
what?
like-
It was Matt Hardy's leg drop where he does the corner leg drop thing. I would literally be on the edge of the trampoline and I'd do the like not Hacksaw Jim Duggan, but you get it, right? And then leg drop onto the trampoline. It was so much fun. How about
Mine,
you?
I had that. You know how Seth kind of does that step up on the chest backflip with the super kick?
Yeah.
So to give you context, my mom was a Olympic trampolinist in Great Britain. So
Okay.
I learned how to do stuff on the trampoline that a lot of people I can't do it anymore. My knees would give out. But like back then I was being trained by my mom to bounce on the trampoline, just backflips and all kinds of stuff. So when we did the wrestling with like all my friends that were bigger, I'd just be like stand there and I could do that step up and then drop kick.
That's
Right
cool.
into in the rotation. It was really fun.
That's really cool. You know it in Saguri, right? Like where you catch the one leg and you go to kick. Yeah, so I thought in grade 8 it would have been a great idea to throw a kick at my friend. He caught it and tried to do an insaguri, and I flat back just in the middle of the hallway in school. It was wonderful. Yeah. Straight up flat back right in the middle of the hallway. So the trampoline takes a little bit of that edge off. You don't want to do it in the middle of a tile hallway.
Did a frog splash off a 20-foot tree house onto a trampoline. That hurt.
That would have. Yep. That wouldn't have
hurt
felt
a
good.
lot.
Oh my God. And then we're right back to that again. It's so good they had to show it a second time.
Oh no, they're just gonna show the Undertaker's entire repertoire.
Yeah. Oh, that's exactly what they're doing.
Yep.
Oh my God. Scares the
Gangrel?
shiz out of me, man.
That was Gangrel.
Oh, okay. And I love the twist of fate. Loved it. Again, 2005 when I started watching, right?
Yeah. I liked Lita's better, to be honest.
Lita did it really well. Lita was awesome.
Lita was awesome.
Oh, but you know what? This guy right here, from the theme song to the presentation to the move set, he was the guy. Like that, when he eventually got to the Hall of Pain, one of my favorite runs of all time, legitimately, and it doesn't get talked about enough. What a great character.
Vince at that point and everyone that was booking did not see it. And if they had, this man would have been multiple time world champion.
Like, oh, we kind of got screwed over right there at that last bit, but amazing. Absolutely amazing.
World's Strongest Slam is so good. I love it.
But Tesh, thank you very much for joining me here, man. Where can everybody find you? What are you up to these days?
Just putting out content, man, and working on some new stuff. I'm working with a bunch of independent, both local and in the US companies, and going to be doing some work at their shows along with online. So something new coming probably in the next month. Just got to get the content just right for everyone to enjoy. So Mr. Tesh on all platforms. But Con, like always, I love being here. I love hanging out and watching wrestling with you.
Yep.
Don't forget to also check us out on the Straight Shoot channel.
That's exactly what I was going to say next. Guys, we got lots of content coming over to the Straight Shoot YouTube channel. So if you like what you see here, you're going to love what you see there. Make sure you go check it out. Straight Shoot on YouTube, Mr. Tesh on YouTube, on Twitter, on TikTok, on Instagram, everywhere that you love. Guys, thank you so very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like on this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn those notifications on, as I literally upload wrestling videos every single day. So we'll see you guys very soon. Thanks again for watching and have a great day.